Hi there, my name is Waffles the Asian Yen Bear, and welcome back to the GFA. This is week number 3. We are facing up against the Golden State Wartortles. Andre, I will leave his link in the description because he actually has a channel. Started up, really good stuff. I think only the draft analysis is up as I'm recording this, but everything else, but it's good quality stuff. You're going to want to check that out. Thankfully, he was really nice, and he's battling me a little earlier than expected because of the whole trip thing. I wanted to make sure I can get this done beforehand, and he's really cool and is doing that. So props to him already. But this is definitely going to be an interesting match. Nothing on this team I can really write off. Everything's kind of a threat. I'm hoping I brought the right team to do it after last week's heartbreaking loss that was bad. Thankfully, our week 1 sweep is kind of cushioned that, so we're still tied for number 1 in our group division, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully we'll get a decent win here, and that'll push us forward. But it's definitely going to be difficult. At first thought, I looked at his team, and my game plan was instantly just get rocks up for the Talonflame. Talonflame is a threat. Landorus is a threat. But I actually have some things to be able to take care of that on this team. I have a couple different mons that can take both of them one-on-one. The bigger threats, after doing the calculations, actually turned out to be Dragulge and Latios. Both of those can almost OHKO. Dragulge can OHKO almost everything on my team with one Draco Meteor if it's choice specs. Thankfully, it's very slow. Hopefully, I can take advantage of that. And Chansey is really my only thing to wall that with. I think it's a 3-hit KO. I have it in the calculations over here. That's why I write these things down. Dragulge is a 4-hit KO. No? 3-hit KO. But soft blow. So that's really my only reliable way to wall the Dragulge. So I'm going to have to keep that around if he does bring the Dragulge. And at the very least, it forces it out. And I can maybe wear it down with Stealth Rocks or something. Maybe just if I get the right switch in, I can take it out. This week, I am going to be bringing a normal Chansey, just invested in both defenses, bold. It's got rocks, just because I need to get those up. And it was either that or Nidoqueen, and I wanted Nidoqueen for some offensive presence. So I'm actually running Scarf Nidoqueen here, just to outspeed the Latios. And the Landorus if it's not scarfed, but the Landorus may be scarfed. I don't know. Week 1 he brought Yachi Berry Landorus, so I'm not really sure what to expect out of this guy. I brought Lead Infernape, which I'm actually dedicating to a lead this time, or to take out Talonflame, just because last week one of the reasons I lost so badly was the lead matchup. I don't know what I was thinking with Sceptile. And then Marcella just outplayed me completely from there. So I've actually thought it through and come up with an actual lead plan this time instead of trying to come up with it as I go. I'm also bringing Defensive Kyurem, sub, with sub and mixed attacker. And Defensive Blastoise, just to maybe take down the Talonflame, fully invested HP in defense. And can take some hits from the Landorus and hit that thing back pretty hard. And then finally, our Mega Pinsir, Jolly Mega Pinsir this time, running Protect for HP Rock. I got a Scout. I think there's really only a couple I would actually really fear that from, but I think the Mega Venusaur is one. That's one I can definitely take down with Pinsir if he doesn't have HP Rock, and if he does, I need to make sure it's at least taking rock damage or some sort of damage, then it's a guaranteed OHKO. Otherwise, it's like 25%, 16%, somewhere around there. I have the thing down. I can look at it during the match. I was really close to not bringing Blastoise just because there's a couple things here that it's going to be very hard to fight against with Blastoise. I like the Bronzong is good. I will eventually win, but it's a very stall matchup, Bronzong versus Blastoise. And then against Empoleon, he ends up coming up on top if it's one-on-one. So I really wanted to bring Aegislash. I was thinking defensive Aegislash, and maybe with like weakness policy something, I don't know. But I looked at the team, and there's only one reason I can't, and it's because Rhyperior is there. I need something in case he brings Rhyperior, because I don't have a lot of other stuff. I have a couple things that can kill it. Nothing that reliably just counters. And I think defensive Blastoise definitely reliably counters it. It OHKOs with Surf, and it's defensive. It's going to be able to take at least one hit, maybe two. But yeah, lots on this team is a threat. I looked at his video, his draft analysis, and I think he's definitely got some plans for my Chansey. Maybe Trick Rotom, Taunt Talonflame, or Taunt Thunderous. So I really don't want to be in on any of those three. So I'm gonna be aware of that. I'm gonna make sure I don't let that happen if he does bring those, or at least do my best to make sure it's not a huge problem. Outside of that, I guess my game plan is just get rocks up reliably, try to take some stuff down. If I can get the Latios and the Dragalds down, I'll feel a lot more comfortable. If he brings Landorus and Talonflame, which I kind of think he will, but I think we can do that decently well. And I've actually got a lead matchup this time, so I'm feeling okay with this match. Definitely going to be a difficult one, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to actually be facing him really soon. He's actually doing his week 2 battle right now and then battling me right afterwards, just because, like I said, he's doing this stuff early for me, and helped me out with that. So outside of that, there's not much else I really want to talk about game plan wise, and I'll be seeing you guys in just a second with the actual match. So see you soon. Hey guys, I'm back with the actual battle here against our friend Andre of the Golden State Wartortles. I'm gonna get the battle started. I gotta make sure. I think I had to take something off just to check, but I should have all the items on my Pokemon. Yeah, I do. Cool. So he's actually bringing the Thunderous, probably to shut down my Chansey with that Prankster taunt. Thunderous, as well as probably the Talonflame has it. Landorus. I'm happy not to see the Dragalge. Latios is still going to be a problem. Hitmonlee and Bronzong. I'm thinking he's actually pretty worried about the Chansey because he seems to have brought a couple different things for it. He might lead Thunderous. If he does, I can switch into the Queen, my Nidoqueen. Once again, I am bringing Infernape, Chansey, Blastoise, Kyurem, Black, Mega Pinsir, and Nidoqueen. Looking at it, I definitely need Rocks Up. He's only got one Defogger, and that's Latios. And if I can force him to Defog, that's nice. Saves me one less turn of being Draco Meteored. Otherwise, yeah, potential leads Landorus, Talonflame, or Thunderous. The way he has Thunderous up front kind of makes me think that one, but I don't know. Either way, I don't mind switching out to Nidoqueen. He might predict that, go for the HP Ice, but I think it'd be a little early for him to make that prediction. And if he does, props to him. But let's hope. I am really hoping this does not end like our last match did. It's definitely going to be a close one. Absolutely going to be a close one. I did my homework. Hitmonlee lead. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. My guess is you are Fake Out Normal Gem Unburden set. Which my best thing to take that out is not written down. Really? Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I know Quick Attack from the Mega Pinsir to it KOs it. He doesn't have the Rhyperior, so I feel a little more comfortable getting rid of Blastoise, but I don't want to do that immediately. What do I want to take a Fake Out? Not really much. Not really much. I mean, he could just go High Jump Kick, and that would be definitely an interesting surprise, and would be definitely interesting to see. I don't want to play down, but I kind of have to. I have to go into Arm Cannons, or Blastoise. Not Mega Blastoise, because we didn't draft that, but it can still name it Arm Cannons. So, I'm going to go into this. Let's see what he wants to do. I'm expecting Fake... He's withdrawing. Go to Talonflame. Oh, Bronzong. Okay. If this is anything like the other Bronzongs he's had, Chansey does decently against it. Even physical. I think I have to take the chance. I'm going to switch out into Chansey. I can get some seismic tosses on this. I can set up my rocks. Frick! The Chansey. I wanted to name it something like based around Elliot. Toxic. Well, if there's anything I need to absorb Toxic, it's Chansey. Although that does give him a ton more momentum. I kind of want to see, is this physical special or just a wall? So I'm going to go Stealth Rock. I'm expecting possibly a switch here, which would be smart. But I can at least get my rocks up, which is my plan right now. Last call, the Bronzong. That thing is going to be able to take hits. I need to figure out quickly if that's a Levitate or Heat Proof. Going into Afro, definitely trying to get rid of this Chansey. I think he was expecting maybe Chansey lead or something like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of toxic damage, but that's fine. I'm Natural Cure, and that's not really going to add up to too much. Does Hitmonlee get knockoff? I have it written down. It does. So, no. 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 All of them no. I'm going to go into Arm Cannons. Again, I want to see what set this is. Is it Fake Out Unburden? Is it just High Jump Kick? He ran Choice Scarf High Jump Kick one of the weeks. He's going for Earthquake. Possibly expecting the Nidoqueen switch. I am, again, defensive Blastoise, so I can take that pretty well. I'm looking at the Hitmonlee. It's actually a 3... His is a 3-hit KO, and my Surf is also a 3-hit KO. So, looking at what he wants, he might switch Thundurus in here. Or he may just go for damage. I think he saw how little that Earthquake did, though. I'm going to predict the switch into either Bronzong or Thundurus. So he obviously didn't do that, just wanted the Rapid Spin. That's fine. I'm still going to be able to get some damage, break a Sash if it is sashed. And here, I don't want him to feel safe going to Thundurus, but then again, if I Ice Beam Thundurus, I get damage on it, but then I can always just go into Nidoqueen. So I'm actually just going to go Surf. Like I said, it's 3-hit KO if he wants to stay in. Otherwise, hopefully he goes into Talonflame or Landorus. Probably Talonflame, I would hope. No, Bronzong. Okay. That's cool too. So here I have a very clear just switch into Chansey. Again, I want to see what set this is. I have Dark Pulse on the Arm Cannons, but like I mentioned in the video before, it's a really drawn out battle, and if this thing is carrying Toxic, he's gonna win. He'll win one-on-one, and I don't want to get rid of Blastoise just yet. So I'm gonna go into Frick, the Chansey. Going to Trick Bronzong. What do you have? Did you give me? He gave me Choice Scarf. Wow. Well played. Well played. Effectively neutralizing my Chansey, but I still might be able to work with it. Did he switch us? Scarf? Trick? How did I not write down that he gets Trick? That is really interesting. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I didn't write it down. So I'm expecting a maybe switch here, or I can at least see what he's running. He's actually... Alright. He's going to get his rocks up. That's... not great. Dang. I wanted to see what set it is. It's apparently a wall. So I actually feel... Would he be running screens? I feel like he would be running screens. Not the best situation I'm in. I'm going to go for Toxic. I want to see him switch. I mean, I'm not stupid enough to stay in with the Chansey when I'm scarfed into Toxic on a Steel type, right? So, hopefully he's going to switch. He's not going to switch. He's going to Toxic me. Alright, that's fine. So, I haven't seen screens. So I was just trying to feel out the set. Again, I'm Scarf Chansey. That's not great. I mean, if he wants to try to Toxic, I think the Queen can handle it fairly well. This set had, I think it had Earthquake, maybe. But it's Eviolite now, so I don't have to fear the Scarf. It's gonna Gyro Ball. I am Scarf Nidoqueen, so this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is more than I wanted it to. More than I wanted it to. I could stay in and I could go for Flamethrower. If he's heat proof, that would be a problem, and then I get hit with the Gyro Ball, which I don't want to do. Or here I can actually go. I'm thinking I could go back into Chansey Seismic Toss and wear this thing down because it doesn't have any recovery. But I do that. He eventually Toxics me. I'm locked into Seismic Toss. It's not the best time for me. What do I need Nidoqueen for right now? It outspeeds Landorus if it's not. Actually, that hits a lot on this team. Oh, I don't want to get rid of Chansey because then I'm Draco bait. Can Kyurem take a Gyro Ball? Do I have enough time to calc that? Kyurem, black, whatever, double sub, 252, 252, lax. If I cannot calc this in time, that's going to be a problem. Bronzong, Trick Room support, level 50. It takes 15%. I will go into Kyurem. So that actually cannot break a sub? Okay, cool. Cool. Oh crap, that's level 100. Really? Okay, it can break a sub. It does 28%. So that may have been a huge misplay. Yeah, that was a huge misplay on my part. And he gets a crit. That is going to be a huge problem for me. Oh. Crap. Alright. Breathe. Breathe. Okay. This matchup, I need arm cannons. If I go into arm cannons, I get Gyro Balled. And then he's going to Toxic me. How bad is a Toxic right now? Not the worst thing in the world. I can deal with that. I wish I had brought Aromatherapy. I didn't think he'd bring Toxic Bronzong. I can at least wear this thing down a little bit with a Dark Pulse or something. Maybe get my Rapid Spin off, which is really important right now. Gyro Ball won't do very much. It's not very effective, and I'll be able to recover that with leftovers. I am going to get Toxic here, which stinks, but I need to get rid of these rocks. And I think I'm not really going to get another time to do that. At least it seems like in this match, because I'm playing very down right now. Very down. Yep, there's the Toxic. Now, are you... See, this is a wall. So, are you specially or physically defensive? Bronzong has high... Oh, its defenses are equal. That doesn't help me. Going into... I go into Chansey, Seismic Toss. I go... This thing is just wearing everything else down. I mean, I have to stick with the course of action. I may have to just sack my Blastoise to kill this thing. Let's Dark Pulse, hope it's physically defensive. It's not. I do get the flinch, so that's a little bit helpful, but if he... I don't really know what he would have done there, other than just stall me out. Maybe set up rocks. Maybe I can get like 5 flinches in a row, I don't know. So, oh, that's a crit, isn't it? Yep, I get the crit. So, we might be able to take this thing down. We might, unless it has something dumb like rest. I'm hoping it doesn't have rest. Don't let it have rest. That would be horrible. And here, my Blastoise is actually at half health. Oddly enough, this is going to seem like a really weird switch. I'm going to go into Chansey. Chansey can kill it with Seismic Toss. And then I'm not taking a ton of toxic damage, hopefully. So he's going to go and do what now? Withdraw. Okay, that's kind of what I was expecting. It's, I don't know. That or something. Something. I mean, I can toxic this. That would be nice. He's gonna withdraw. Is he gonna go into... Don't go into the Bronzong. Dang it. Oh. Oh, I'm getting outplayed. So here, I have to go into my good buddy Arm Cannons. I swear, I'm going to prepare for Trick every time. Every time. Toxic. Yep, not happening. So if you want to go into Latios here, you are welcome to. I'm still going to be able to get a Dark Pulse on it. Or I'm going to be able to kill this annoying Bronzong. This thing needs to die. So I'm going to be able to kill that. Good, good, good. I am going to be able to kill it, right? No, I'm not, but I do get the flinch. Okay. Hacks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think that's the only thing that can save me at this point is getting that kind of hacks. And now I can kill this. I'm surprised. How much did that live at? That looks like 1. That looks like 1 HP. Alright, well, I'm going to still be able to go for a Dark Pulse. Blastoise is kind of useless at this point. I could go Rapid Spin, but I'm thinking he'll send in Latios. Thinking I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin to kill this thing. Which ideally should have been the better play. But he's probably going to go into Latios and Dark Pulse. And I'm going to... Oh, Robin Williams is the Thunderous. I watched your video. It's the Thunderous. That does almost nothing. How much is it supposed to do to a Thunderous? Oh, then again, I'm not invested. So, okay. Original plan here. I'm going to go into Nidoqueen. Super obvious, right? I'm hoping he doesn't think so. Go for a Thunderbolt. You know you hate this Blastoise. Don't show me HP Ice. Show me Volts. There it is. There it is. So, okay. Logical switch here to the obvious Ice Beam is Hitmonlee. Because Bronzong will die anyways. Either way, Ice Beam still hits everything. Talonflame, at least neutral. Last called. So he's going to Death Fodder that thing off. That's fine. I don't know if he knows I'm Scarfed yet. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I am hyped up. I'm nervous. I am nervous. So we do take out the Bronzong finally. Just so you know, Andre, I hate that Bronzong. And he's going to bring out Afro, which I believe showed that he has the Earthquake. And he's not afraid to use it. Ultimately, this may not be the best play. I kind of have to get rid of rocks to keep my Sash and Fernape around. Oh, I really want... Kurim could be really helpful if I get rid of the Hitmonlee. But really, at this point... Maybe... Are you gonna... Maybe I can switch into Chansey and hope for a knockoff. This is the one time I hope he actually knocks off a Chansey. And either way, Chansey's really just a wall at this point. I do have the freedom to toxic. He is gonna knock off. Yes. That is beautiful. Okay, so Chansey may actually have a chance to be decent in this game. So, I want to see this. I don't think it's scarfed, but it might be. Okay, wait. Before I make any rash decisions, how much does Chansey actually take from Latios' Draco? I have it written down. Chansey takes... That's Lander's T. Chansey takes 3 hit KO. So it's not really... It's not really worth keeping around. So it isn't Scarf. So that actually makes me happy. I get to at least see that for sacking off Chansey. I'm sure that's a big relief for you, Andre. But thankfully that's gone, and I don't want to sack anything else off. I am going to have to take some rocks damage here, going into the Demon Lord. I would like to scout for... I would like to scout for the Stone Edge. So I'm going to go Mega Evolve and Protect here. Maybe get some extra speed. Do I outspeed if I have a little bit extra? Let me double check that. Because he hasn't gotten Unburden off. Versus Mega Pincer. Thank you, cows. 105. Okay. I do outspeed it after I Mega Evolve. And he hasn't gotten Unburden off. And I am Jolly. So if he is also Jolly, that's not going to be the biggest deal. So he might switch here. Fearing maybe a quick attack, but I think quick attack is 2-hit KO. The amount of time he's spending thinking on this actually makes me think he might not have Stone Edge, which I could use to my advantage. Especially because Pinsir can't do that much to everything else. Well, let's be fair. I'm glad the video's still recording. I have to keep checking on that because this is actually kind of a long match. And you know how my phone is. It's ridiculous. He's going to withdraw. That was kind of what I was fearing, but he's going to go into Robin Williams. Robin Williams, the Thunderous, actually does outspeed me. And now I absolutely have to spin these rocks away if I'm going to have a chance. I should have returned, but hindsight is 2020. I can actually still protect the scout. Just in case he wants... I want to see. Now that he knows I have protect, might as well use it. Check what he's going to do. Thunderwave. So he's... Alright, he's Prankster. Going to try to T-Wave something. If you have HP Ice, the Arm Cannon switch... Or the Queen switch is actually pretty predictable. I think I need the Queen for later. But I really don't want to sack things off prematurely, especially because I need most of them. Oh, I gotta get in a good spot. And I'm just not right now. I'm thinking he's gonna go for HP Ice. And if he is... I mean, Arm Cannons is obviously going to take it well, and I can at least scout for that, but it's still not the best thing. Maybe I can spin away rocks? I don't know. He's going to Psychic, because he was predicting my switch to Nidoqueen, so I at least get to see that. Now, we're going to do the calculations, because that's what we need to do. Nidoqueen versus... Thunderous. Oh, you Uber Prankster attacker. Gonna put it at 50. Not Life Orbed, because we're Scarfed. And 50. Ice Beam is a... Yeah, Ice Beam will kill at that range. So if he doesn't know we're Scarfed, now would be the perfect time to figure out if he doesn't or whatnot. So... Here, this is either going to reveal we're scarfed, or he already knows and he'll switch out. He already knows and he's going to switch out. Shoot. He's banking on that. Alright, but he's going to go into Afro here. Afro the not scarfed. Annoying thing. Which again forces me out. I think he knows that. I can't just sit here and go for ice beams. Kurum can't take the earthquake. This Afro is giving me such problems. The only way I kill it is with Demon Wood. And I can't get rid of rocks now. Definitely in a bind. What do I send out? Nidoqueen can do really well against the rest of this guy's team. I'm gonna send out Kurum. It might die, which would suck, but I'm possibly having to sack Kurum. This hurts. This hurts my soul. Oh, after the Stone Edge, yeah, after the Rock Edge, Stealth Rocks. I'm mixing up all my things. He's going for the knockoff. Just, oh wow, it's actually not gonna kill. I'm curious. Do you have Mach Punch? Probably. I would expect it. Either way, I think you outspeed me. Because I am not invested. Either way, I'm going for Outrage, just in case. Yeah, he does outspeed me, but he doesn't have Mach Punch, so that's good to know. A little late, but good to know anyways. So here, obviously I have to go into the Demon Lord. I can't waste time scouting. I literally can only go for return here. And hope I can hit like the Landorus or the Thunderous, whatever comes in, hard. I don't know. I don't know. We can maybe do well. Just depends on what ends up happening here. I may not run Protect Pinsir anymore. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Oh, other good news, random stuff while we're here. Free agency is the thing that's going on here. It's basically you get to get one free Pokemon by dropping another thing on your roster. At some point in the season, you get to pick up something that someone else hasn't and something that's still there. So I'm going to be able to get a return off, so that's nice. And so I ended up actually picking up Crobat for Skunk Tank. So we get a little bit more reliable defogger and a slightly more speed in the team. Hopefully that'll do well. But I'm going to be able to take out the Hitmonlee. So, I mean, I don't really have any answers for Talonflame anymore. Especially if it's Brave Bird choice. He hasn't gotten rid of my rocks yet. So that's nice. I think if he's not max speed investment, I might actually outspeed with Quick Attack. We could find that out, but I don't know. Let's see. We have a small chance to turn this around with Nidoqueen and maybe Infernape. Unfortunately, Infernape's Sash is totally useless now. But we tried. That is the important thing. We tried. It's actually a very long match. 28 minutes. I think here I kind of just have to go for Quick Attack. How much does it do? Against Thunderous. Mega Pinsir? 50. Quick Attack is 25%, so that's something. And may put it in range of Nidoqueen's Ice Beam. So I kind of have to go for it. And just kind of sack off Mega Pinsir. That thing is definitely slightly defensive. He is actually going to go for Thunder Wave, so that's cool. I can maybe actually get another Quick Attack off if I don't get fully parried. If I do, it would kind of be my just desserts for all the hacks earlier with Dark Pulse. but I can hope. I got my fingers crossed, which always fingers crossed never works for me. I don't know why. But I am going to be able to get a quick attack off. That is fantastic. May even put it in range where rocks could kill, but I don't know. But he's going to go into volts. He's going to volt switch. And let's see what he switches into. It is Life Orb. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So he's going to switch into but yeah, thanks for sticking with me for this very long battle. I am so glad. Don't fail me. Don't fail my phone. Alright, going into the Latios. Obviously, he can just get a ton of damage off with Draco. I think at this point, my best bet is the Infernape. It probably doesn't outspeed, but I do have U-turn. Go for Draco. Do it. You know you want a Draco. You know you want a Draco. I know you want to. Do it. Go for the Draco Meteor. Don't 4-0 me. If he Dracos, then he's forced to switch out when I have Nidoqueen in. Because I don't think Psyshock will actually kill at -2. Maybe I'm optimistically hoping that, but that seems to be the whole theme of this battle is optimism. I prepared for this one too. I feel kind of bad. Like at least with Marcelo, there was all the misplays of me and just like, and I can at least blame it a little bit on that. This one is more. Oh, it is recover. Okay, we wanted to scout and see what set I am. So, knowing that, I was able to get a decent amount of damage. He's definitely got some HP investment there, but max speed, maybe. It's definitely defensive. Ice Beam crit? I'm gonna do this. Come on. Ice Beam crit. Ice Beam crit. Ice Beam crit. For the at least for the next match, I'm going to have almost 2 weeks to prepare because I'll be out of town, and whenever I'm not hanging out with Dana, I can spend some time and look over Dorkman's team, which is a huge threat. Freaking Greninja. He's the guy with the Greninja and the Togekiss. And he's actually going to withdraw the Wildling. I'm curious. Going into Broken the Talonflame, this will at least be neutral. Wait. I don't have rocks up? No! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, I must have missed when he got rid of him. I thought he only had... Oh, he had Rapid Spin Hitmonlee. I must not have been able to get them back up. Dang. I gotta pay more attention to that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go into Oh God, My Hair. Because I can't live a Brave Bird. And I can hope... I don't know what he's gonna go for. I want to try to see his set. So, oh! No! Swords Dance Talonflame. Oh, that's game. Dang. Rock Slide? Miss like a Brave Bird or something. Or somehow let me live Acrobatics. I don't know. Nope. Doesn't happen. Fine. Gets Swords Dance Talonflame. Ah. And there is my phone freaking out. Always. 34 minutes. We got through 34 minutes without my phone freaking out. So, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to narrate as we go along because why not? It's almost done. He's going to go for the Acrobatics. OKOing my queen, and now I'm dead. So that's a good game to our friend Andre. We got 4-0'd again, which puts us in a very bad spot in the league. We are now at a -3 differential, which is not great for me. But yeah, that was a good game, Andre, and I will see you guys next week with another GFA match. Hopefully, I won't suck some more. But we had fun, so that's what matters. And again, music is by Audioontics, as always. And yeah, hopefully I will have a better plan next time. Uh, I mean, I did my best, and I just got outplayed. And that's honestly all I can really say. And so yeah, once again, good game, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.